of AI taking off, on a completely different note, Embraer has introduced the E2 enhanced takeoff system, which automates aircraft takeoffs to improve safety, reduce pilot workload, and increase flight efficiency. Now, this system is providing precise, consistent takeoffs, way outperforming human capability, and reduces the takeoff distance while boosting payload and range. I mean, designed for smooth integration, the system is assisting pilots during takeoff, but returns control to normal autopilot and pilot functions once a certain altitude is reached, it sounds like. Sounds like a launching in London City, Florence, and Santos Dumont airports. Embraer expects wider adoption as interest in the new technology grows.
Well, yeah, this is something that is going to be wanted by, I guess, every airport, right? But I'm going to leave the mention of AI to Andrew, because I want to dive into testing, and more testing. This is a system where the automation has to act in real time with technology and with hardware, and that any error, like any error that we have, is going to be catastrophic. And we know that bringing in computers to do all the thinking and calculations is faster than humans can do it. So it's likely going to be safer, more efficient, and probably able to happen under more difficult situations than a human pilot could handle by themselves. But it's all got to be tested to make sure that the system can adapt, that pilots are trained correctly, that operational efficiency, overall safety are all considered in the testing process, because we have seen the difficulties, like, okay, self-driving cars, in Austin, some of the self-driving cars, the rideshare things, had traffic jams that humans would have been like, oh, let's figure out how to get out of this. But they got stuck in this because of the way that the system had learned, right? And so we're now adding a new dimension, not only just driving on roads, basically 2 dimensions. That third dimension of taking off, landing, you got 3 dimensions to go in. I guess 4, because time's involved too, right? So all of these things happening. I think you've got to figure out the testing scenarios here.
Yep, true. It's absolutely critical.
Did Andrew just agree with me?
But
there it goes. There it goes.
Yeah. But testing is only just the baseline in a system like this. What we're really talking about real-time decisions in a super fast-paced, high-risk environment. The real game changer isn't just testing, it's about AI-driven automation that's going to make it work reliably. So sure, testing needs to be thorough, but you can test something 1,000 times and still not predict every scenario a plane could encounter on takeoff. So for me, the number one challenge is ensuring real-time adaptability during takeoff. So conditions are going to change in seconds, whether the wind could change, the weight conditions, the runway conditions are going to adjust. So they're going to have to dynamically adjust to all of those variables without missing a beat. And that's how I'd solve it. I'd lean on AI, not just for the automation, but for predictive analytics, feeding it data from previous flights to optimize and refine the system over a period of time.